My name is Cameron Comstock, and on Instagram, I am Spark of Wonder. And I want to introduce you to a project that I'm starting on Instagram. So, a little bit about me, real quick. I have worked in the field of innovation for a decade. Innovation is a topic that would take a lot more time than this video to explain, but in short, it's basically the creation of new ideas. Now, there's a lot of different models that are used in innovation, and I have used many different kinds of innovation models for large corporations, small businesses, startups, government employees, nonprofits, and even some spiritual leaders and authors. And each of these models support and have supported large groups of people or small teams of people or individuals to come up with new and better ways of doing things. And it all depends on the goal, it all depends on the focus. And in each of these cases, most of the time, there was a strategy that was coming from one person or a group of people or a leader, so to speak. But what I'm very interested in right now is a concept in innovation known as swarm intelligence. Swarm intelligence is based on nature. In a swarm, like for example, a swarm of bees, each of the individuals within a swarm are independent contributors that function of their own free will and not necessarily under the influence or being influenced by a leader. Swarm intelligence is being tested in things like artificial intelligence. It's also being tested in new business models for large companies or small businesses, and it's being tested in different ideas on government. And I want to do an experiment with swarm intelligence on social media. So in a swarm of bees, there's a queen, or in a group of ants, there's a queen. In the concept of swarm intelligence, the queen is ideation. So small minds talk about people, and big minds talk about ideas. So in this swarm that I'm attempting to spark, the queen is not a person, the queen is ideation. And in particular, ideation towards progress. So to be a part of this swarm, you don't have to follow anybody. It's not about following people. It's not about any one person. To be in the swarm, you are to be you. And the parameters are very simple. It's all about finding your way towards progress, whatever that means to you, and using Instagram as a place to express photographs that represent your ideas as you work towards progress in whatever that means to you. So there's a hashtag to use. It's hashtag swarm of the wayfinder. Hashtag swarm of the wayfinder. If you use that hashtag below a photograph that you post, then that means that that photograph is symbolic of your own path or way towards progress. And then by clicking on the hashtag, you will fall down what I call a rabbit hole that will expose you to all of the other pictures that people within the swarm are sharing without necessarily having to follow any one person or stay connected to any one person. Because within a swarm, we're all independent, individual people that don't require leaders. It's that kind of independence. It's sort of the opposite of authoritarianism. So even within the world of social media, to rack up a bunch of followers is to sort of give an endorsement or a symbol of reputation or influence to one person. And for all of us to collectively do that for one person automatically and organically creates a leader. However, to not follow each other and to simply use the hashtag swarm of the wayfinder, then the swarm is connected without a leader. So this is an experiment in swarm intelligence which is a form of innovating in co-creation and collaboration without a leader. By using that hashtag on anything that you create, any idea that you share, anything that's symbolic or represents progress and what that means to you, you are connected to the swarm if you use the hashtag. And then if you click on the hashtag, you can fall down the rabbit hole and see all of the other people in the swarm who are functioning independently without a leader within the concept of finding the way towards progress in whatever that means for them. So you can check in on the swarm anytime and perhaps be inspired by the swarm and still remain an independent contributor within the swarm and not have a leader, including me. You don't have to follow me on Instagram to be part of the swarm, and I'm sparking the swarm right now, and that means that I'm no longer the leader of the swarm. It's simply an idea that I'm sparking, and now I give it up to the swarm and whoever chooses to be part of it from this point forward as an experiment in a new model being used through Instagram. So thank you so much for listening, and yeah, I look forward to seeing anything that you post or share, and I look forward to contributing my own unique, authentic perspective towards the swarm in the pursuit of progress from my perspective. And all right, thanks.